Qué estrés, weón. Ay, bueno, que sea lo que Dios quiera, vamos. I am making this video because I just got accepted into an MBA program, so I'll be doing my MBA starting fall of 2024. I didn't even know if I was gonna be able to make this video, so to finally be making it is awesome. This is gonna be the first video in my MBA series, so if you're not subscribed, subscribe so you don't miss any. But yeah, let's get to it. First, I'll share my profile because as human beings, we all like to compare, and I always like to compare myself to the people I talk to. So here's my profile. I got a 720 on the GMAT. I had a 3.6 undergraduate GPA from Boston College. I'm gonna have 3 years of experience by the time I do my MBA next year, so definitely on the younger side. I do consulting at one of the big 4 companies. I'm a CPA, and for the extracurriculars, I am a Management Leadership for Tomorrow MLT Fellow, which is a program that helps minorities get into MBAs. And I have 2 YouTube channels, this one, Talk to See, and another one in Spanish called Habla Pa Ver. Feel free to subscribe to both of them. And lastly, my post-MBA goal is to join an investment bank. So with this profile in mind, at first I was kind of nervous because 3 years of experience is normally on the younger side for MBAs. Usually the average is 5 years of experience, and most of the people that I talked to did it with 4 to 6 years of experience. Now let's talk about my journey that started in 2022. It's been a long journey to get here. After finishing my CPA exams, I wanted to take advantage of the momentum I had in terms of studying, and I started studying for the GMAT in April. I studied from April all the way to August, which is 4 months of non-stop studying, which was a grind. But I was lucky enough to get a 720 on my first try, which ended up being the score that I applied with. Then I waited until January of 2023 of this year to apply to Management Leadership for Tomorrow, which, as I mentioned before, is a program that helps minorities get into MBAs. I was lucky enough to get in, and from January to July, I attended 2 workshops to prepare myself to apply, do some essay writing, visit some schools, and also network with people that were in the program. And after talking with my coach and some of my peers, I decided that I was going to apply to almost all of the M7 except for Stanford. So that means that I was going to apply to Harvard, MIT, Booth, Kellogg, Columbia, and Wharton. And I decided that I was also going to apply to Stern because it's in New York and it has a great reputation within investment banks and in the finance world in general. So with these 7 schools in mind, around August, I started the process of writing essays and getting them revised by my coach and by my peers. So after I sent all my applications out, I got interviews from every single school except Harvard and MIT. They both denied me without an interview. So in October and November, I interviewed with the 5 schools that were left. Overall, I thought all 5 interviews went amazing. I had no regrets when it came to the interviews. And so the decision started coming out November 30th. And here's my reaction for each of those. So enjoy my happiness and my sadness.
So nothing here, so you can see nothing here. So let's go to email and see. Special message regarding your application status. Please join dear Francesca Cornelli, an Assistant Dean of Admissions, financially, for a special message regarding your application status. You can access our live stream on Zoom. Into Northwestern, baby. Let's see if I have a chance of staying in New York. Oh man. So I got waitlisted, first waitlist. It's unfortunate, but it happens. Do your decision letter.
Oh shit.
You ready?
No, not ready.
Chalata. Unable to offer you a position. GG's, boys.
GG.
We're going to Chicago.
I'm taking my talents to
Chicago.
And back to the present, Stern actually called me, so I didn't have the equipment ready. I was in the middle of a work call, so I couldn't film. But I did get in with a substantial scholarship, so that was awesome news. And now it's time to share my decision.
In this fall, man, it's very tough. In this fall, I'm going to take my talents to...
So my decision was between Booth, Kellogg, and Stern. Stern and Booth both gave me substantial scholarships, so I'd eliminated Kellogg from the picture. And when comparing Stern with Booth, they're both great schools, but I think, in my opinion, Booth has a stronger brand internationally, and I also wanted to get out of my comfort zone and leave New York to go to Chicago, which is a place that I've never lived in, and I think that way I'm going to be fully immersed in the MBA. So my final decision is to go to U Chicago, to go to Booth. I think Booth is a great school for me. I've always wanted to go to a finance-oriented school, which Booth has a great reputation. It's one of the schools in the M7, which is unbelievable to me. I received a huge scholarship, which is also a plus, and I think that getting out of your comfort zone is always good and it makes you grow. So leaving all my friends and everything I know behind in New York is gonna push me out of my comfort zone, and it's gonna be cool to get to know another huge city in the United States. So I'm very, very excited to be going to Booth in fall of 2024. So I'm excited to move to Chicago and keep making videos for you guys there. But if you have any questions about the process, drop them down below. I'm Barn and I hope you have a happy New Year's. Peace.